Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 4 of my university challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we are back, obviously. Declan had his gig and came home, and Norah is at work, and I have a few of them working on presentations, finishing up, or starting their papers that hadn't already done so, and some are doing their homework. But I realized that it's Sunday afternoon and that the robotics club, or whatever they're called, is meeting. And so I took a look at who needs to study robotics at university, because I figured that would be a good club for them to get into. I think I'm going to have all the Foxbury students get into the Brainiacs, because the stuff they have to do for that is things like study, do homework, go to class focus, things that they would be doing anyway. So it makes sense for them all to go into the Brainiacs club. And I'll have to figure out, probably with the U-Bright, we might just have all them go into the 2, not the spirit ones, also, just because it's not that hard, and we increase our chances at least one of them maxing it out. I have never, that I can recall, max the robotics one, because I find it's too much work, but we'll at least try and do some of the easier parts and go to the meetups, because we're in the neighborhood and they have it on Sunday afternoons. So at least if you go and talk and chat, that can help you still level up. Whereas the other ones maybe not be so much going to the meetups as doing the things at home, is what I'm trying to say. So let's take Freddie and Bonnie are the 2 who are studying robotics. They're also not even got to the point where they're doing homework. They are she's writing a paper and he's doing his presentation. So we'll take her first. And yeah, everybody's in swimsuits. It wasn't just Simon. I noticed someone else. And there's not even any swimsuits around. I don't think there's a swimming pool that I'm aware of. So we're going to do a cheerful introduction. And Freddie, I like that you're doing that, but we're going to do the same thing because we need to get into the group and then we need to chat a little bit. And perhaps the time is just to have them work on their homework too. And then when they're done their homework. So Declan got that done. Yay. And maybe you can do a cheerful introduction over here instead. Forget the first one. Hopefully they get here soon. I would have thought they had brooms. Do we not have brooms for everybody? Because if we don't have brooms for everybody, that's going to be the thing we need to do. They do have a broom. And there he is. What's up, Freddie? Well, I'm not there anymore. I'm over here. So let's try this again. Cheerful introduction. And what are you doing? Did I not tell you to stop? Oh, that's the problem, is you're trying to do it first. Oh, you're here. What does it mean? Okay, so Freddie, she's mean, but can you actually do that cheerful introduction? What? Okay, ask to join Bot Savants. That's all I want to do, is ask to join. Please, ask to join Bot Savants. Yeah, 2 is enough, because if you're going to be trying to chat and stuff, having 2 Sims is enough to have to do that with. I'm going to just pause briefly and check in on Declan. He wanted to burn a track. He wanted to produce a track, which he did. I don't know if you're going to have time to mediate the forums, my boy, while you're in university, because you have a full course load. Do you need to release that? No, you've already got that ready. So I'm pretty sure both your papers are ready to go. So you should start working on your homework. And we can check that later. It's not as important. And Edward, you should just do your homework. Let's just start working on our homework for those who are at home or continue. She's almost done her homework. This is her last one to do. You may as well keep working on your homework. Declan, I've asked you to. Edward, you and Grant, you're doing your homework already. I'll have to check in on them in a moment. And let's go back to Freddie and Bonnie. Okay, we're here. So we're going to just do some of these. Discuss favorite utility bots. Discuss scrap collection. Enthuse about robotics. Enthuse about processing power. Let's look for that to come back. Well, we'll try it again. They might get bored. So Bonnie, we're going to do the same thing. Discuss favorite utility bots. discuss scrap collection strategy, and enthuse about robotics. And I wanted to get over here because this only goes till 6, so I wanted to make sure. Oh, we got positive feedback. Yay. Well, why don't you chat over here? And you may as well chat this way. There's only, I think, the 3 options that you can do. What do they need to do anyways? Just out of curiosity. Enhance a bot. Crafty to craft. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see us doing that. Chatterbot at the most would be... Oh, reach level 3 of robotics. He can do that. He can work on that. I think... Doesn't he have some classes that are robotics right now? Programming, mischief, and guitar. He has no robotics classes right now. Well, we can have him read the book. That's what we'll have him do. Since he can't even study for it, because that's not what he needs to do right now. He hasn't really done any of his work. We're going to focus on the homework for the classes tomorrow first with him, now that it's like getting later on Sunday. And he's spending time trying to work on this to get this to level up. See, this helps. The chatting helps a lot. Versus, like, I mean, you can do the tasks. That also obviously helps. But so let's come here and do another cheerful introduction. Can you ask to be taught about robotics? Because, I mean, I don't know how you can. See, friendly. How can you teach it? Is that asking to be taught? Because you don't know robotics. So how you would be able to teach someone about robotics when you have no robotic skill? I don't know. I'm surprised he has no robotic skill, to be honest. He has level 2. He doesn't have a lot, but he does have some. Okay, well, it's over, so I'm going to bring them all back home. And we're going to get back to focusing on school. Okay, so Edward, what were you doing there? You're not watching TV, but what you could do, because I see you need it, you should rally the troops because you're hungry. And then you should have a shower. Rally the troops. Not a shower. You should have a scrubberoo. You should scrubberoo yourself. And you did put your homework away. Good. And you have all your homework to do. All right. No one can come in because I locked the door. So when they came and said, how I knew you when, it doesn't really matter. Did you get your homework all done? Your homework is in front of you and you're still working on it. You're too busy talking, and so it's taking longer. Where's our bookcase? There it is. I just wanted to put that away. I want to be helpful. Grant, do you have any more homework to do? You have one more homework to do. So you should do that. Bonnie, we're just going to focus. You have 2 homeworks. So we're going to stick one there. And you're going to do homework. Freddie, you should come here. You should sit. And then let's see what you have. You have... programming principles, so we'll do the homework for that. Of course, it would have been the last one I did because it's the last one on there, because I bet you that's alphabetical too. And then after he does that, we'll do the next homework. And what's this? Oh, he must have lost. Did he? Oh no, he didn't have a he didn't have one. He probably had lost it. Right. I was trying to keep track of it, but then they come and go so quickly, I don't know that it's worth keeping track of it. So he's sitting over here. Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was sitting somewhere else, but there's a mirror. So that's what threw me. That's a mirror. And I thought I saw him. I thought it was a window, and he was somehow outside. So they're doing what's he want to do. He wants to practice writing. I don't know that I can be bothered with that. So are you done your homework? Because you're done. No, you have more homework to do. So you should do that. Abigail, are you done your homework? You are all done your homework. And what time is it? Too late to go for the... Tomorrow, I think what I'd like to do is have them start going. So she needs to graft onto 3 plants. Right, because she hasn't done that. And I meant for Norah to buy the money fruit, but that wasn't really my focus. But I should get it because it's going to take a little while to grow. Because she has the most and she wants to harvest a plant. Well, are there any plants here to harvest? You could harvest the lilies, I guess. And that'll do. That'll work. And that'll give you your whim. And because I'm pretty sure everything you could just study. Is there anything you really need to study for? I don't think you need to study for charisma, logic. You could study for herbalism. So why don't you come over here and study for herbalism? Term paper. Yeah, I thought so. Study for secret herbalism recipes. There you go. And they're all in Declan. You probably have more homework to do. You definitely do. I see that you do. So you need to keep working. It's probably... And Freddie, your next homework you should do is the riffing on guitar. Can we set that up while you're already on it? Will you go on to do that? Yes. So we'll see if that works. And then we'll just tell you to do the other ones afterwards. There you go. Yeah, the problem is they're talking, and I think that's making it take them longer. So he needs to do... He still has his homework left to do. He's not finished his homework. I just chose that one because I saw he had started it, so I was having him continue with doing that, which works because it's the one he actually has tomorrow, and the one that is on Tuesday is not there. So let's see... I'm pretty sure I was confused because it said not started, but I think, and it is not started, he has to actually do some work on this presentation. So we have one more presentation. He can do it here. So he needs to capture information when he does that one homework. We'll have him do that. Next. So you are playful, and you're going to listen to track. Yeah, I don't know how well I'm going to keep them in their things because I think that's going to be a bit much keeping up with those music tracks, even if only some of them are doing it. Like, I don't mind Norah. That's easy just to have one. But we shall see. I might just do it if I think about it versus worrying about keeping their labels, even though they get paid more if they have a label. And how are your needs? You kind of need to eat. And why don't you rally the troops? Clubs, club gatherings, rally the troops. And you're kind of done everything. Why don't you go study so that you're like over here and not in my... You're in my... You're done for the day, so it's time for you to just do some studying area. So you're going to study for veterinarian procedures. And Bonnie, however, is not done. She has a lot of homework left to do that she hasn't done. She's working on what homework? Experiments in energy. So let's take a look. So she needs to do the fixes in. We're going to do the fixes in next. Do homework for the fixes in. And then we're going to do for the timeout parenting in after that. Assuming that works to line it up. He's still working on his first one, so we don't have confirmation if it works or not. Don't talk. Don't talk. It makes it take too long. It makes it take much too long. So they're just kind of studying or doing homework. Except for Grant, I don't know what you're doing. You just came over here to chat. Your homework is all done. And I'm assuming your presentation is... Yeah, it looks like it's good. So we're going to take a look and see what you might like to study for. And I think you're going to study for flower arranging is what you're going to study for, because that's the skill you kind of need to work on. University study flower arranging. There you go. There. So we got our homework people here, other than Norah, who's at work. We have 3 people there, so that's 6. So where's our 7th person? Where's Where's the 7th one? Oh, Edward is working on his paper. And that's a Tuesday class. So the only homework he didn't have done was for a Tuesday class. So he's okay. We'll do that after. So, and it looks like he's almost finished doing that. So we're going to refine and organize. Poor Norah with having to work Saturday and Sunday. She's not got ahead at all this weekend. And normally, if you have your classes start on Monday, you get all the details on the Friday. So she would have had more time. She could have had less time, but she would have had more time. So for next weekend, it'll be easier for her because she'll have a little bit of extra time after, but she'll be at work. I believe she works on, I would think as a mixologist, she works on Friday and she needs some fun. Poor Norah. She doesn't work Friday. She works Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, well, that's good. And she's at work for not very much longer, and she's going to need to do something fun and rally the troops when she gets home before she does any work. And I think she has 3 exams, so that means she's got 3 homeworks she's got to get done for tomorrow, which is what she's going to be working on. So, for sure, she's going to work on she's going to work on rallying the troops. Then she's going to get an opportunity to play a game because she needs it. Because her fun is really, really bad. Then she's gonna, somehow something's happening that MCC is not necessarily not liking, that something happening in the game that it's catching. It could have nothing to do with MCC, which is the only mod I have in my game. So I want her to change out of her work outfit. And we can put that on. And then, okay, stop talking. Go get your fun looked after so you can come back and do your homework. Because you need to do your homework. So the only homework we don't want to do right now is this go figure drawing. Other than that, she needs to do everything else. So we got money. Okay. It must have been, I'm guessing, from Shrewd. So we're going to set that up. Yes, interest. Not as much because we don't have as much money now. Oh, that reminds me. She is home. Let's go not do any filtering because there's no other. And we're going to scroll all the way down to where the 5,000 is. And we're going to buy a money tree, which of course is something that comes with seasons. So we're going to take that. And then we are going to have someone plant that for us. Maybe we'll let Abigail plant it because she had wanted to plant earlier. She also needs some fun, which this isn't fun. Or maybe, because I know it used to be that gardening wasn't fun at all. But I think if you get to a certain level, gardening is considered fun now. So we'll let her plant that, and we'll graft that tree onto something else. But our own, not one of the perfect things that came, because I think we need to, be doing it ourselves. So Declan, you must have more homework to do. You do. Well, I think we have enough time that you'll be able to get both of them done. So we'll just tell you the right expectations is definitely tomorrow. And the one I didn't choose is the one on Tuesday. So I got lucky. It was a 50-50 guess and I got it right. Oh, Grant has leveled up. So let's see. He's just studying. He wants to practice writing. They keep listening to tracks. And let's see. He's got everything he needs to get done. Oh, there's Rocky. So it looks like Edward has got this to excellence. So we're going to put that in his inventory and then get him to do that last homework that he has to do, and then he can do other things. He can do some fun things. So it looks like Freddie did get through and continue on with his homework, so that's good. That's very good. And Norah, you're still tense. Oh, that's from needing a day off. Well, you do have a day off of work, but not off of school, unfortunately. And your fun is max, so we're done with playing. No more playing. Not allowed. And it looks, I thought I asked you to rally the troops because you're still hungry. So we're going to have you rally the troops after you do the other things. And then we're going to have you produce a new track. Really, I'm going to pay attention because I want to stop her right away. I guess I won't pay attention because she's doing her homework right now. That's what she's doing. So Colleen needs some fun. So I think she's got to level 3 of the vet skill and she's been doing a lot of work. So I think she can just play a game, I guess. And you can stop studying. Abigail, you desperately need some fun. So let's have you play a game too. So this particular weekend is going to be a little bit, not on her, a bit busier, like I said, because they actually got like a day less-ish of time. Maybe not quite, but close to that. Bonnie, my dear, you're having fun dancing there. Your homework is done, your homework is done, your homework is done. I guess you could just do that, and I'm going to assume that your term paper is ready, but if it's not, we'll look at it on the Tuesday when she gets back from her class and finish it. Or maybe I will just check. I know I'm trying to get... No, she's not. It's not even done, so she needs to write it. So good thing I did check. Good thing I checked. And hopefully she is okay with her fun. She's okay with her fun, so that's all right. So she's going to essentially, they're going to keep working on their homework and stuff overnight. But we're going to leave this part here. Leave a like if you like the video. It really helps with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.